I'm playing college football 25 again because it's now the start of college football season. That's exciting. So you're playing a matchup here. Okay. Okay. So, okay. To state, so, NC State first game is tomorrow. They're gonna play ECU. So I'll do this. Alright. Okay. Start.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. Check out this scene. Tremendous buzz in the building here today. A lot of excitement around this college football matchup. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. So we'll see a team from the AAC,
Yeah, I like the black
Carolina Pirates, taking on the 22nd ranked team, the NC State.
That was a nice uniform.
EA Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. NC State kicking off to get us underway. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. The Pirates offense will be the first up today. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. A change of direction. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Pirates hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Garcia. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The Cookie played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He makes the grab. Hold it.
Yeah.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. The Pirates pick up enough yardage to get a first down. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught on the outside. It's Smith. Heads out of bounds. It's a short gain on the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. That completion sets up an important third down play. Back to throw again. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. And the decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So NC State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And here we go, Kirk. This matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. You better get your popcorn ready.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They'll tackle him at the 27. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do the work.
That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Let's it go quickly.
Oh, crap.
The ball is picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the
hard
field,
point of throwing
you've got to
interception.
layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Garcia. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I don't know how to defend.
Coming to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
All right.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally stop him in a decent game that time. It's East Carolina with the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs, and especially corners, that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Field goal try, no good.
Yes.
And after the miss, it's still a 3-point lead. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. The shotgun handoff here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Concepcion. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain. 2nd down after that previous play. To throw, it's Garcia. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds the receiver wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab down the middle. It's Kelly. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Catch made on the out route. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The Pirates hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, East Carolina.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he takes this from inside the 5. Jordan brought down. Sets up the next drive. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Throws it to the right. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got...
Oh, the pass is picked off. They get him down after a short return.
Throwing interception.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And the offense will now quickly spend the timeout.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Garcia. The pass rush closing in. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. So on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points here before halftime. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. This try is no good. The lead remains 10 after that miss. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looks like one more play here before halftime. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made, and he does get the foot down to rule it a catch, a big gainer. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys. And I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion. And no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch.
The Pirates will kick it off to begin the second half. Returner decides to field it. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Quick throw to the left. And it's complete downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Caught on the outside. It's Harris. And he'll run out of bounds
gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The Pirates lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
And now they'll run it on the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell that
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
they just felt that one coming. 3rd down and long. Those defensive linemen are in that sprinter stance. They know the offense is going to have to throw. Great job of using that athletic ability and speed to get after the quarterback to come up with that sack.
And they've got the returner corralled. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Hot over the middle. It's Rodgers. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made to the 32. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Offense looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally, a spark of life from this offense.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion.
Touchdown.
Finds his way in for the score. Touchdown, Wolfpack. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the East Carolina offense back on the field now. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just wanting to battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable 3rd down for the offense from the 29. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stout defense. They stuff him from this angle. I don't think he got the first down. The Pirates will have to punt this one away. Kirk, it's East Carolina with the lead here. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? The Pirates will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. See if he can make something happen with the return. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Scanning the field. It's McCall. Quick throw over the middle. He's got it for a big gain. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Concepcion. And he's tackled after the catch. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And he'll set up to throw. And he finds his tight end for the catch. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. They're going to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. That's the third pick tonight by this QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? At the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Pirates. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Pick 6, a monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set to kick the ball off now. On the kickoff, is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Throws a rocket toward the right side. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Important second down play coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And he drops back in the gun. Here's the throw deep downfield. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep...
Touchdown. There you go.
Touchdown, North Carolina State.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Lined up in regular kickoff formation here.
Oh.
Timeouts, final minute. I'm not sure they've done the math here. Surprised they're not going for the onside kick. Gets to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. East Carolina's offense has back out on the field now. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Now they try to run it here on 2nd down, unable to get the 1st down. And now, late in a game like this, the big question, do you pass the ball potentially with an incompletion, the clock will stop, or do you play it safe and keep it on the ground?
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the coverage team gets the return to the ground. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. To the air, it's McCall. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Offense will need some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock, a huge factor here. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Another interception.
What the?
Wow, that's his 4th tonight.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And the quarterback will take a knee. Really, everyone on both sides remember for a long time, Cricket, it stings to fall short.
Interception.
Rivalries are always the ones that hurt the most. You have that game circled on your calendar every year. Some guys, they have a clock.
I wasn't bad. 17-14.
Go through all that anticipation and fall short. It's always tough.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Curb Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That was a nice one, too. There's one who was pick 6. Oh, okay. So Texas and Ohio State's gonna play on Saturday, I think. Friday or Saturday, so I'll do that one. Alright. God, this is gonna be hard. I gotta keep that. I didn't have much options. Alright. Alright then. Okay.
Austin, Texas, home to technological and cultural advances, but for everything going on in this city, the hub is bathed in burnt orange, and it is DKR and the Texas Longhorns. Today, we have two of college football's most powerful teams as we are set for a top 5 showdown. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 3rd-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Longhorns offense is on the field for the first time today. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. Just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Fast motion from the offense. Looking down the middle.
No.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little.
Okay, let's try. Let's give Archer a try. Alright, let's give Archer a try. Okay.
Doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum.
This crowd, full throat, spreading the ear but not before he picks up 6. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Got his man quickly. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Would have been a makeable 49-yard field goal attempt, but they'd rather try to keep the ball and move it on 4th and short. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. He's got an open man. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. The pitch. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Grabbed in the middle. It's Golden. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They stop him just a length or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the field.
And the defense gets to the quarterback. That type of pressure on the quarterback, that's vintage Ohio State, right in keeping with the legacy that's been established by the Buckeye team.
Yeah, and you take pride in that. You own that legacy with all those guys you see performing at a high level in the NFL. Man, you see that, you want to go get it, recruiting guys to fit those profiles. That's why Ohio State always has a good defensive line.
Throwing right. He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver shows motion. Right down the middle. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Come on.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Line gets set, 1st down. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. And on 2nd down for this offense. Off play action. He'll get rid of it. Fires the pass, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. The offense set for a 1st down play.
I see it now.
From the gun, running back on the move. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The run to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Howard. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got great speed. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here comes the Texas offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The incompletion leads to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Scott. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Used the play fake. Now to throw. He's got it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond if you hit the mouth early in this football game? You got to find something positive quick.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start racing and chipping away at this deficit. This could...
And it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Judkins. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. And the Buckeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the return, it's Bolden. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll throw it on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And I get it.
A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Longhorns will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different looking football.
They'll run play action. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Buckeyes send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He gets a block. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Quarterback by himself in the backfield.
Oh, that didn't work.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Throws to the tight end. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He turns that loose down the right side.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Texas! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
Man, it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Time to take a shot. Makes a catch down the right side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Ohio State. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field, throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter. And I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. And here come the Horns. They've got it again on offense. Throws for the tight end.
Oh, no.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. And here's the return. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage. Back to throw. It's Manning. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Longhorns headed quickly. The fake spike trying to catch the defense napping. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
I'm trying to. Okay.
And the Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Ohio State's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll try to run for it. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Tate. Tackled immediately after the catch. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. To the air, it's Howard. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Texas Longhorns offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This is just a great matchup to watch on the outside and who can win downfield in the passing game.
Man, this reminds me of 1997, Charles Woodson versus David Boston. Two physical athletes that are going to be going toe-to-toe all game long.
Yeah, two alphas, two guys that play the positions where you have to have such confidence, cornerback, wide receiver. Let's see this throwdown.
Showing the arm strength to the left. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Hookem is hooking up with some big plays in the passing game.
Finding their guys down the field. You think about offenses that Texas usually have, some form of spread.
No.
Intercepted. Trying to take it back. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42. Looking for a productive play on first down. To the air, it's Howard. Using the quick game.
What we do coming into
Why
this game,
is
this
the
offense
drawing
is going to
interception?
try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are. Completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
Grab near the marker, it's Scott. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Going up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will wrap up the first quarter. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good. And now the lead's extended a little further. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of... And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. This play will be a big indication of whether this drive goes anywhere on second and long from the 11. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Pocket starts to collapse. Got him, and nobody's close. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wide out in motion. Looking to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision. Fires and picked off. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
Well, the defense is feeling it now, right? 2 picks in 2 straight drives. Their guys have been all over the field making plays when the ball's in the air. D coordinator's got to love that.
Get it out on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man...
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Gets it out quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Running back goes in motion. Looking to buy time. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Okay, let's go.
Trying play action. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. We might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. But a little time, lets it go. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Texas offense. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jet. Picked off.
No.
Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looking to pass, it's Howard. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Got his man downfield. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Just enough time to get off one more snap. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Oh, the attempt is no good. After the missed field goal, fellas, still a 13-point ball game. One more snap coming before halftime. They'll throw it on first down. Going deep. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
And the Buckeyes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run them. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return.
I'm done with it.
Before they run down the hill at Clemson, they touch Howard's rock. Only if they're ready to go, because if they're not, as Frank Howard himself said, keep your stinking hands off my rock. Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina, home to the Tigers. Today we have a top 25 matchup on hand with two of college football's premier teams preparing to slug it out. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Clemson will boot it away to get this one started. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tigers offense will take the first swing of the game. And there he is. To this team's fans, he is a heroic figure. He is the guy who can lead them to the promised land.
This guy has been in big games and big moments, and he's delivered for his football team. It never seems like a situation is just too big for him. This obviously is a huge game. I cannot wait to see this guy compete.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Such an advantage when you have an athletic quarterback today in college football, because they can help you move the sticks with their legs. Great open field running ability by this QB.
Got his man. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Lost one deep down the right side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse, as the defender was right there. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They've got the screen set up.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and sell it.
So Clemson's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. Just can't do it better.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. From the gun, the running back has it. On the move at the 30. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He caught it. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Second and goal for this offense. Off the play fake. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tiger.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their pass on the way. It's picked off. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36. A first down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. On second down, he's looking downfield. Got it on the outside, it's Taylor. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Makes the grab. And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. They'll immediately call timeout. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Makes the grab, it's Taylor. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. One step coming before they head to the locker room. Throws toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown LSU!
That is so impressive. Not only was it a great catch, but also he made sure he had 1 foot in bounds to get the touchdown. Beautiful job.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's knocked down right there as his special teams unit does its job, and we've got 1 quarter left to play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. To the air on first down. And that pass picked off. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands.
Okay, that's enough now. Okay, so that's the end of the stream now. Didn't do well. All the matches played I already lost. I gave up on. Too many interceptions. And I won't be streaming this Friday night. So see you next stream on Wednesday. So I see you then. That'll be my first stream of September, and this is my last stream of August, okay?